Day 14 and 15 of Christmas. This is the Game and Beer Advent Calendar of 2021. And a game requested by a viewer, someone in the chat. Forgot exactly who requested it, but it's been talked about quite a bit in the chat on this channel. It is NCAA Football 2006 on the PlayStation 2. So I got two PlayStation 2 games tonight. I hope you're ready for some football. We have this one and NFL 2K2 on PlayStation 2. So as I've been doing on these, I've been playing a random sports video game, and opening one of these Advent Calendar beers. Here's number 14. And this football game is looked highly upon as one of the best in the series. I know a lot of people like NCAA Football 14 because it's the last one they came out with. But as far as the PlayStation 2 Xbox goes, this one is looked at as one of the best. So we're going to get right into a game. Let's see the settings. Put it on 5 minutes. I guess on All-American. And we're not trying to do greatest games, so where is just play a regular game? I don't think it's Campus Challenge. Oh, here we go. Play now. So let me know what teams you want to see. Looks like it knows I'm in Illinois or something. Don't think there's any saves to the memory card with this game, but we have Illini versus the Wildcats, which would be two of the closest teams to Chicago, where I live. But not really two football powerhouses. So let me know who you want to see. I'm going to go through some of these teams. A lot of times I use Notre Dame. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily a Notre Dame football fan historically, but they are a popular team in college football. 16th toughest stadium in Independent. And let's see another team that matches up well. Missouri Tigers, Mississippi State, the Golden Gophers, and Minnesota. So still waiting for some people to come in the chat, so I will give it another second and open this beer. Number 14. Rock, what's up? He says, great game. That's what everyone says. I love the series, but I think the last one I bought was 2005, so by the time this one came out, I didn't play it. So this is an IPA by Lakefront Brewery. This was one I wish I had my bottle opener to drink. Maybe I'll go get it as we go. Lakefront Brewery. Then I got another one here in a can, but that'll be for the next game. Excuse me, at least I got some water here. So yeah, if we got no requests, I'm going to go with Notre Dame, and we'll play We'll play the Golden Gophers. Feel like in these later PS2 games, they made the text smaller on the menu screens. I don't know if they did that because it was designed to maybe be on some of the HD TVs at the time. But it's something you notice in some of the later PlayStation 2 games. Oh, you got the guys in the booth.
Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler here with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit.
This you did not have in the other NCAA footballs.
A mild, clear day is what we'll have for the Minnesota Golden Gophers and the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame.
64 degrees. It's really windy here in Chicago.
We're set to bring you another great matchup in the world of NCAA
Brady
football.
Quinn and Jeff Samardzija.
And here comes the Fighting Irish.
Brady Quinn, that was a big name, but really didn't do anything in the NFL.
Notre Dame has one of their best players lining up in their backfield. Lee, expect a huge game from him running the football and maybe even catching a few passes. He's a tremendous athlete, and they'll use
What's
him
up, Felipe?
Okay, you ready for my pick? I'm picking Fighting Irish.
This one's almost
They even
underway,
show these
so
guys
we're
doing
about to
different
find out
things in
real
the
quick
booth.
just how
That's an
strong of a
interesting
pick that was,
touch.
Coach.
One could argue that the NCAA football games are the best on the system. You know, they're pretty much like the Madden games on their EA Sports. Oh, man.
Kicks it off.
Well, that didn't go well.
It sails out of bounds, and that'll be a penalty. You can't blame the refs that time.
And they have the option to lateral, which the Madden games don't. They have the option plays plus everything else.
The kick out of bounds will set them up with good field position.
Yeah, the thing that I notice is I don't like how it looks a little bit scrunched, like the text
Today
and
we get to
everything.
watch a spectacular athlete at running back. When he's on the field, as he is right now, defense is really
Even the
throwing their
game
game plan for him.
He's a heck of a player.
Looks a
and I
little
really
scrunched.
believe
I'm
that
going
he
to see if
have
I
a
could
huge
change
game
the way it
That
looks.
makes two of us then. I just don't know if there's
There's a
enough
make the
talent
tackle
on this
right there.
defense, especially at linebacker, to compete with such a great...
See, settings, visual. Okay, it's the screen format's on widescreen. 16:9. So that was what I was seeing, is that it was made for HD TV. So it's not letting me change it. So I wonder if I can do. I just ran up one play, so maybe I could change it outside of the game. Let me check. You preferred NCAA Football 10? Is that also on PS2, or are you talking about like PlayStation 3? Bradford says top game with 2005. Yeah, so noticed it didn't look right because of the 16:9 option. So let's see if we could change it here now. Yeah, standard. Okay. Now it looks right. Did not have that option in earlier PS2 games. So we're going to get this going. Notre Dame, Minnesota. And you guys tell me if it looks better, but I can tell by the text it looks a lot better already. I think this is also a common thing you have to switch on the Nintendo Wii, because that came out later and a lot of people had the HD TVs but still were playing them on the standard CRTs, so a lot of games have the option between the two views. Alright, I'm going to skip this time. '05 did, pretty sure '04 didn't, says Bradford.
And the fans are on their feet awaiting the start of this game as the players
Okay, that looks much better.
He kicks it. Number 22 fields it at the 9.
What's up, David? He says NCAA football went from 2002 to 11 on the PlayStation 2. Good run. Really good run.
Defenses really have to tailor their game plan for him.
He's a heck of a player, and I really believe that he could have a huge game today.
That makes two of us then. I just don't know if there's enough talent on this defense, especially at linebacker.
Played the most of '03.
Well, I guess we just have to wait and see.
Tell there's a little bit more detail on the players. What's up, Alex? How's it going? 2004, meaning the 2005 games? Or do you mean like the one with Vic on the cover? I'm playing against Minnesota.
Second and 7. Ball on the 48-yard line.
NCAA 13 on PS3.
Minnesota goes with the ace set here.
Top PS2 version 08, so a lot of different favorites.
And down he goes. They'll get 2 on that one.
There is a channel on YouTube that plays, and he's definitely interacted with us before. He's doing some stuff with Tecmo. Forget exactly what the YouTube channel's called now, but he plays a lot of NCAA 06. If anyone knows exactly what the channel's called, let me know. I know a lot of people that view this channel also watch some other retro sports gaming channels on YouTube. Oh man, he just got smacked. I'm trying to look real quick in the Discord on Tecmo Super Bowl, because I know he's contributed some pretty cool stuff. I don't know, it says deleted user now. Oh wait, maybe that was someone else. Playbook Gamer, okay. Let's go look at playbookgamer.com. So playbookgamer.com, and I think he was doing some stuff with Tecmo. Alright, now I'm on offense. Yes, NCAA Football 06, the first thing that pops up. And his YouTube channel is called Playbook Gamer. I don't think it was always called that, which is why I forgot it. That was a horrible throw. And I deserve that.
And you got that one right. Anytime a young kid sees one of those big guys looking to knock his head off, his brain is telling him one thing: just throw it.
Well, he did, Lee. He did throw it, but he's got to throw it away, not to the other team.
All right, I got to focus more on the game here if I'm going to try to get a win. I was a big fan when I could export seasons and players to Madden. Yeah, a lot of people like to do that.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Brought down. Just about 3 yards there.
Now, did you have to put in the player name once you exported to Madden? I'm guessing yes. That's not really a feature I utilized. Oh, yeah. I mean, I liked, at the time, I liked the 2004 Madden, but in time, it's one of my least favorites. I would still put it over Madden 2001, but got really defense-centric in that one. That year specifically.
It's a ball. No, they faked it. Going to the end zone. He couldn't get the handle on the ball, and that'll cost him 6. The ball was thrown.
No, not Miles Dawkins. I know who that is. It's called Playbook Gamer, the YouTube channel.
Minnesota lines up in a shotgun set. End zone.
Dropped.
And they couldn't hook up on that one.
The speed feels a lot faster in this one than previous NCAA football games. There's a random name generator, and I added friends and family members throughout the top teams and players.
Minnesota lines up in
Okay.
a double-tight set. Back to pass. He's looking over the middle.
I saw that he was open, but
Touchdown. The tight end
the
scored
zone
that
broke
time,
down.
and with authority.
Brady's a physical football player, but he's also got the finesse to make a big impact in the passing game.
So, when they added more details, how's it going, Troy? When they added more details to some of the PS2 graphics, I don't know if it necessarily made it look better. Maybe they were trying to do too much.
Number 20, back to return. He hits a booming kick. Number 28 fields it in the end zone.
Oh, man.
So before the offense hits the field,
Yeah, they had some drops there. Okay, let's see if I could do better than throwing a pick on my first play.
They'll take over at the 18. Notre Dame goes with the ace set here.
We got room.
Got an opening. And they make the stop.
That's what we were missing. The option.
It's second down and 2 to
Gophers took it downtown.
Notre Dame lines up in a double tight set. He lateral.
Oh, yeah.
Big opening.
User break tackle.
Midfield. And he's all the way down to the 39-yard line. That was a huge lift.
That looked pretty good. Felt good.
Really get the momentum rolling.
07 had weird text. It is Brady Quinn.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
He's tearing it up.
Line up with two
Oh,
tight ends.
man, I couldn't even get the
Doubled up in the backfield.
lateral
He had
off the
nowhere to
pitch.
go on that option play.
Boy, you're right. He's lucky he held onto the football there.
It's second down and 12 to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. Number 10 with 4 wide receivers. Drops back to pass. Throws
Oh,
it
you didn't even
outside.
turn around.
It's tipped. Nice timing by the safety to get in there and knock it away.
That's what his job is, and he did it perfectly on that play.
Third down and 12.
You hated playing against the option.
Drive.
I loved NCAA for having the option. It would just drive me nuts that Madden you couldn't even lateral. Like, I didn't need option plays in the game, but the fact that you couldn't lateral. Oh man, I just kind of want to go for it on the 41.
You're absolutely right. That was a heads-up play by the corner, but it would have never happened if the receiver would have come back to the ball instead of waiting for it to fall into his lap.
Really try to survey the field here.
One man backfield. Back to pass. Looks. Throws this one out.
Brady Quinn missed that throw. He was open.
They went for it on fourth and didn't get it.
All right. Well, we're not off to a great start, but still the first quarter. I'll play some defense.
Dumb call. Play it safe and punt the ball next time.
Single set backfield.
Yeah, on PlayStation 2, I just prefer the smooth
Incomplete pass.
player models. Like, you see all that detail on the jersey, it's like darkens it. I don't know, does it look better? Maybe more realistic, but I don't know, to the eye, just like the smooth stuff better.
Second and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. Number 3 comes to the line with 3 wide. Inside give. Broke away from one. And he's tackled. The halfback gets the
The
goal.
circle switch player, which in earlier EA Sports football games, that was the turbo on defense. So that's kind of messing me up a little bit. It makes sense that it's the same button, though, on both defense and offense. Which in this game, I believe it's just X. Oh, yeah, user pick. Now we're talking.
That interception will be credited to the linebacker.
It was all over that one.
That was not an easy play to make.
But that's just
See the
great hands for
replay.
a linebacker. He looks pretty good out there catching the football.
Bam. The option seems to be working.
They'll start this drive at
Let's
the
go back to
43-yard
it.
line. The impact player at running back is in the zone right now. Here's an option, right side. Pitches back. Shakes off a tackle.
He was in the zone, took out one guy.
Gain by the running back.
I would say yes. It's a little bit too new. I feel like once you got to PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, that's when you really got
They come out in a nickel.
top of the line graphics. Oh, come
Across
on.
the middle. The pass was
But
knocked down.
one of the main reasons that I don't do much PlayStation 3 is because
to disrupt the passing game.
they made it kind of a
Down to
pain
7.
to
Ball on the 46.
to stream it. There's some settings you have to change. At the time, PlayStation didn't want you to stream the games online.
He's looking. He rolls left. Throws back across
Oh,
field.
made it across
Complete,
field.
And he's taken down. Won't be enough.
Passing's not going too well. I think I might just go for it again. I'm in midfield.
Get enough for the first.
Just try to hit a quick curl. I would be more likely to stream 360, but I don't have one
This
or any
impact
games,
tailback
so
would love nothing more than to have the ball in his
Oh,
hands right now.
horrible.
And it's picked off.
I don't know. Passing
Brought
seems
down.
hard.
The
Maybe
defense now has
it's
2
definitely
interceptions in
different.
the ball game.
And that's 2 more than the quarterback wanted to throw. Now he's got to go back out there and play smarter football
not
when
see
the
that.
offense takes the field again.
You're right, Coach. The
We're
quarterback
off to a
has be able
slow
to put
start.
that out of his mind and act like it never happened.
Which one? First or second interception?
I say
16-bit or earlier, you feel like is retro.
Minnesota sets up in the eye. They go with the option. And now he pitches it.
My rule
And down he goes. They go with a run.
for a
and
while
they
was
gain
like
of
10
9.
years, but I don't remember when the PlayStation 3 came out.
It's
But
second
I
down and
think,
1 to go.
well,
Ball
like
on
you
the
said, we
35.
got to that point. The graphics have gotten
The Gophers
better
up in
for
an
sure,
formation.
but
Looking. Here they come.
how much better
Ball's
can
loose.
they get?
Number
Big
78
fumble.
for the recovery. And the offense
They
came
didn't
up
want
with the ball
Blu-ray
somehow.
ripped off. Is that what it is?
Very fortunate right there. You can bet he holds on to the ball with both hands next time he gets it.
Okay. That I didn't know.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 37-yard line.
The pay to play, that's a good point. That started after
Minnesota
PS2.
comes out with an I formation. Looks. Throw short. He's got the fullback. And he's taken down.
9-yard gain on the play.
Yeah, they didn't just make a game at some point. They had to
It's 1st and 10.
build in all these options to pay for things after you already bought the game.
The Gophers come out in the ace formation. Play action. Throws it to the outside. And he's
Droppage.
dropped by the wideout. So it's 2nd and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive.
I don't know. I do prefer like the slower pace of
3 wideouts here.
player movements of the earlier NCAA football games.
Brought down in the open field. They go with a run, and that'll be a
So this one does feel different. I think that's why you definitely see me struggling to get the hang of it.
The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up.
Goal line, 3rd
Last
and
time
1.
they were in the red zone, they got a touchdown out of it. And they'll run him again.
Ooh, I don't know if you got it. It's close.
The defense is having a difficult time stopping this drive.
And
Right
no,
now,
you
they're
got
doing
it.
enough to be in
Never
situations
mind.
they want to be in, but they have to finish the job. And the plays start to add up, so we'll have to see if this defense starts to look tired out there.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 18-yard.
So you never pulled the trigger on the PlayStation 3?
They line up in an I.
That was the era where I really wasn't playing games. I did end up finally getting a PlayStation 3.
2nd and 7.
And I believe
This is the
my
8th play
wife
of this
got it
drive.
for me before she was my wife for some kind of gift.
And they have 3 bunch.
And really all I wanted to play on it was the
Sheds that one.
the
And they
Tech
hit him in
Mobile
the
throwback
Boy, he is one big guy down
and the NBA Jam on Fire Edition.
I saw him last night at the hotel. He
Or
had
they had the original EA Sports NBA Jam remake on there too.
over his belt right now. They line up in an I. Drops back to pass. Steps up. He's looking.
Oh, I was
Wants to throw
picked.
outside. Intercepted. Hits the line.
Notre Dame defense coming alive.
Comes up with another one.
Hey, good job by that defense to get the ball back.
They'll get the ball here at the 20. Notre Dame comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield. He's rolling right. He's going right.
If I do go back and explore PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, that most of those games are going to be
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 20.
completely new to me.
Notre Dame lines up with 3 receivers. Back to pass. To
Finally.
the outside. And he's tackled.
nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough.
PlayStation
to
5's
target.
pretty easy to use.
It'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
Might need to crack open this beer. Throat's dry.
Notre Dame in a 4-wide set. He drops back. Looking.
Oh,
rolls to
man.
the right. And he's going to come up with a sack. The quarterback had nowhere to go, and he's brought down for the sack.
They've got to do a better job up front with their pass protection.
If they don't start picking up everybody, then this quarterback's going to be pretty sore in the morning. That's for sure.
2nd and long. Ball on their own 26.
Troy saying he got a lot of enjoyment out of the 360. What were a few of your
Line up with
favorite
4
games?
wideouts. Drops back to pass. Throws to the middle. He
Come on,
can scoop.
21.
There's a missed tackle, and he's taken down.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the
You don't have a
You're right.
TV?
It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed.
Yeah, that would help.
It was the first down.
That TV squared away. Man, I had the deep outs play, and I don't remember what formation I was in.
It's 1st and 10. Ball right
Pay to
around
play
midfield.
is going to make 360 PS3 games. If you never played them, partially crippled now. Really? I took that long?
Looks like they might have been a little bit late.
Play clock is shorter in college football games.
1st and 15 now. Ball on the 44. Notre Dame comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to pass.
Defense is there.
Outside. Nice timing by the safety to get in there and knock it away.
That's what his job is, and he did it perfectly on that play.
5 wide deep outs. No, you got some comebacks.
2nd down, and they got
Street
15
Fighter
for the
4,
first down.
Madden
This is the 6th play of
25,
this drive.
Blitz throwback game.
Number 10 lines up in the shotgun. He drops back. Looks.
Oh, he was
He's going
open.
right.
He just
And they
let him
couldn't
too
hook up
much.
on that one. And the wideout couldn't drag a foot.
Yeah, but he showed really nice hands on that play.
There we go. Ace slots.
It's 3rd down and 15 to go. Ball on the 44-yard line. Notre Dame goes with the ace set here. He steps up. He's looking. Rolls to the left.
Oh, he got it over him.
Wants to throw
Stay in.
outside.
Oh.
Got him again.
That's how you convert 3rd down, sweetheart.
That was a good-looking play, wasn't it, Coach?
Oh, yeah,
Just
this
threw it
is
over the
a
zone
way to
coverage.
teach something the defense really like.
First and 10. Ball on the 34.
Going option weak side. We'll see how it pays off.
Single set backfield. Option to the right. Now he pitches it. He's hit and got away. Knocked out of bounds. They pick up a good 6 yards there.
Oh, the connect. Wasn't the Xbox the one that had like the 3? Oh no, that was Xbox One. Where they said it was originally
It's 2nd down and 4 to go. This is the ninth
gonna
play
be
of this
all
drive.
internet or something. Online all the time.
Number 10 comes to the line
No
with 3 wide.
physical games.
Drops back to pass. Looking. He rolls out to the left. Throws
Oh
it to the
man, that was a
outside.
bad throw.
Someone got a hand on it. Great defensive play by the cornerback.
We'll run the running back, try to get this
The
3
defense will try to
yards.
stop this 3rd down as they were unsuccessful the
Thank
first
you,
time on
Alex.
this drive. The Fighting Irish line up with 3 wide. They'll keep it on the ground again. And
Got the
push him out.
speed.
Again, they're able to move the sticks on 3rd down.
And I'm going to tell you what, this offense is putting together one impressive
Definitely
drive.
putting together a
Let's see if they can
drive.
Finish it off with a score.
1st and 10, and this is the 11th play of the current drive. The Irish come out in a 2 tight end set. The option left.
Oh, what
He
the
levels
heck
the ball.
happened?
It's on the ground. They run the option, and it almost cost them.
You can't fumble the football like that. The coach is calling the option because he trusts his players to take care of the football. They are very, very fortunate to get that one back.
They sure are. That one had turnover written all
I don't want to know what happened. We got the
Fighting
ball
Irish
back.
come out in the ace formation. There's a stiff arm,
Plowing through.
and they pick up
3rd
9
and 1.
there. Yards out.
It's really windy here. If I go off
The Irish
stream,
come out in a 2 tight end set.
you know why. The power lines probably got ripped down by the wind.
Oh, they've been like a machine on this drive. Very methodical and efficient. And once again, they're moving the chain.
The Fighting Irish come out in the ace formation.
Another fumble. Oh, man.
Looks like a defensive lineman might have it.
They just got right in there on the option. So much for that.
Momentum right here, Kurt.
And you know what?
Wasted
When the offense
drive.
takes the field, I say they go for the home run on the very first play.
I like your thinking, Kurt. They always say a defense is most vulnerable after a turnover.
That's right, Coach. If I were calling the shots, that's what I would do.
Setting up the play action. He'll dump
Good
this one
fake
off.
on the play action.
And they make the stop.
We have to
Way
see
to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great
if I
hands
could
there.
throw a
Now
bomb
looking
on the
at a
next
first down.
drive.
It's 1st and 10. Ball
That
on the
was way
25-yard
too
line.
grindy to come up with no points.
ground with the tailback. Makes a move, and he's tackled.
Well,
Folks, let's pause now as we've reached the end of the first half. Our score
I got
at
some
halftime,
gnarly
Minnesota
thunderstorms
7,
coming my way.
Notre Dame, nothing.
I'll be ready for them. I'm sitting here. I'm in the basement already.
And the teams are lined up to start the second half.
I got beer if I need
And
it.
he got all of this.
Water.
Great kick. Number 28 fields it in the end zone. And now we'll see the offense come out of the field for their next possession.
All right, let me try one bomb here.
They'll set up shop at the 21-yard line.
Turnovers are killing me.
The Fighting Irish come out showing 3 wide. Lofts this one out to the left.
Oh, he had a chance at that one.
Dropped by the wideout.
Just try to run it with the running back.
They line up in an I. They hand it off. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Excellent play by the defense.
Father Mike.
Before he got back to the line.
He says they're
devoured him. He had no shot of breaking clean.
global warming. They're reviving that rhetoric. I mean, there's weather manipulation technology, but it's hard to know what's, oh man, legit and not with that.
It'll be third down again after that penalty.
And now they have more yards to pick up for the first down.
Third down and what they didn't want to get in. Ball on their own 13. The Fighting Irish line up with 3 wide. He drops back. Chucks it
One
deep
and
down
one
the
on
right
one.
side.
There we go. Big play.
No, he got it. So on third down, they pick up the first and a lot more.
When that kid caught the ball, he
Nice
wasn't thinking
replay.
about first down. He was thinking touchdown.
It's first and 10.
I know the option bit me last time, but I'm going to go back to it.
The Irish come out in the H formation. They'll run the option.
Quarterback keeper.
It's second and inches, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. One man backfield. Here's the give.
Great tackle. There we go.
The 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
I knew it was just a matter of time with this running back. He's flying.
He bounced in daylight and took off for 6.
Just a simple slam up the middle does the trick.
And he hits the PAT. So with less than 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, the score is Notre Dame 7, Minnesota 7. Number 19 is lined up to kick this one off.
Oh no. Bad kick.
It sails out of bounds, and that'll be a penalty. You got to keep the kick in bounds. Here's the ref's call.
Yeah, I know. Got to keep it in bounds.
Legal procedure on the kicking team. The ball will be spotted at the 35-yard
The kick out of bounds will set him up with good field position. They'll go to work at the 35-yard line. The Gophers come out in a 2 tight end set.
Oh, nice play action.
Play fake. Looks. He's going right. And it's caught. Tackled. Almost 6 yards on the play action.
Gain of 6 on the play.
It's second down and 4 to go. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Tight end looked like the impact player.
With an I formation. He's got to throw.
There we go. Big sack.
Now that's some heavy pressure.
It all starts
How does
with
that
the
dirt
play.
taste?
I don't care how good your receivers are or how explosive your running backs are. If you can't control the line of scrimmage, then it's tough to move the football.
I agree, Coach. And the thing is, this quarterback can make some plays for you if you give him enough time back there to throw.
Well, it looks like he's going to have to figure out how
Big
to
third down here.
out time.
Gotta stop him.
They'll work from the shotgun. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's looking. It is
Oh, come on. Right in the middle. Tons of guys there.
That's how you convert third down, sweetheart.
That was a
I
good
don't want
looking
to see
play,
that.
wasn't it, Coach?
Oh, yeah, this offensive coordinator must have seen something in the defense.
No, thank you.
Really like.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Minnesota sets up in the eye. On the ground with the tailback. Sheds a tackler. Brought down. Nothing gained on the play.
Outrunning their running back. In the battle of the
This is
RBs.
the fifth play of this drive. Minnesota goes with the ace set here.
Mid-third quarter.
Here's the option. And down
Faked
he
them
goes.
out a little bit.
So he holds on to it and gets a good 5 yards.
Send out
The
Rudy.
defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful.
Get him out there.
First time on this drive. Number 3. with
Yeah, so I was
3
thinking
receivers.
about streaming
There's the
from the
play
PlayStation 5 today on
And down he goes.
the mobile extreme gaming bus, but
Good pressure and a good blitz by the safety. He comes in literally
had to do some downloads, so I might try to do it on Friday. Do a stream on from PlayStation 5. We'll see what happens.
They line up to punt this one away. Number 41 boots it way up there.
And they don't get a favorable
And
bounce.
goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Let's see if this defense has.
All right, I'll be right back. If I'm not talking as much as I usually do, it's because my throat is got an itch. I'm going to try to get more water. Hope that helps. I'll be right back. Hold on tight.
If I ain't good at basketball, I get rid of the extra players. I make it 2-on-2. So I either have the ball or I'm getting the ball. And I get rid of some rules like no setting the ball on fire. And I do this. Because it's not my fault everyone's not 7-1.
Hey, play your game. NBA Showtime, NBA on NBC. It ain't no sim game.
And I make free throws worth 3 points. Because free throws are tough.
The clock will continue to run. Fourth down, seconds remaining. They're going to need to call a TO.
Yo, this is T.O.
Game Informer calls it the one football game you must have. And IGN says it will own your soul. Get ESPN NFL 2K5 from ESPN Video Games.
Hey, how'd you get this number?
Rated E for everyone.
All the trading, all the stats, all the matchups, and if you're lucky, a chance to kiss Lord Stanley's cup. 84-game season, NHL 95.
How do you describe a playmaker?
How do you describe a playmaker?
Guy who's clutch, who makes the big-time plays.
In big games, baby.
He pulls guys, knocks guys, rips guys out of their shoes. Bang, bang, boom! The playmaker makes the catch over the middle.
All right, I'm back. Let's get this win. Might as well keep going with the running back.
First and 10. Ball on the 20. Single set backfield. Inside give. He's in, got away.
Wow, he's just breaking tackles.
He breaks free. At the 40. At the
That was
30.
too easy. I just ran a straight up dive that time.
That was a big run by
80 yards. Turns out I really needed that drink of water. Personally, if that happened to me with those two broken tackles, I would be pretty pissed. But since it happened for me, it felt good to just run it right up the middle for an 80-yard touchdown. Oh, and I shanked it.
And he missed it. He missed
I keep doing it early. That could come back to bite me later in this one.
Ready to kick this one off. Number 24 and number 22 back ready to
No, I
return.
just hit late. Jesus.
He kicks it.
Can't get these kicks down.
It sails out of bounds, and that'll be a penalty. Here's the call from the referee. His errant kick has given the offense a great starting point to begin their drive.
He cannot be reasoned with. He's the ultimate weapon. He's the ultimate warrior.
Minnesota lines up in a double tight set. He drops back. Steps up. He tosses
Droppage. More droppage for the Gophers.
Let it go through his fingers.
The tight end's hands are all torn up and his knuckles are swollen from blocking every day in practice. You got to give this guy a break.
I don't know about that, Coach.
So the white players, the players that have that white circle are in the zone, so I'm guessing they have increased ratings.
Handoff up the middle. Breaks one. He jukes. They'll bring him down. Gain of 9.
Octavius, what's up? He says Megatron was unstoppable in this game.
Third down and a yard. Ball in the 44. Minnesota comes out with an I formation.
Probably running. And I think they got it.
He didn't get much, but he got enough for the first down.
Well, that's really all they wanted there was to pick up the first down and get a fresh set of downs and continue to move the ball downfield.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 45. The Gophers come out showing 3 wide. Gets past the tackler, and he's tackled. The halfback runs for 4 yards.
4-yard gain for the running back. Octavius says he's killing people with Georgia Tech on this game.
Minnesota comes to the line, only one man in the backfield.
That was always great. Did you play this game online or did you play locally versus friends? For some reason, NCAA was one of the series I played more versus people in person than ever really getting into online. Madden, I was into online and playing people in person, but the NCAA games, I like to play people in person. And I didn't care too much about the online.
Unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Minnesota lines up in a bunch formation.
Oh,
over the middle.
A pick. It's a third pick for the Illini. Or not the Illini, the Irish.
Fellas, you got to give credit to this defense. They're taking advantage of each and every mistake this quarterback is making.
They'll start this drive at the 34-yard line.
Oh, they're trying to close up the middle here on this dive.
They'll give it off here. Here he goes. This guy just made those
Runs around everybody. First people, family, friends.
Ball on the 44-yard line. They come out with a big set. Handoff up the middle. Bounces off the would-be tackler. Still on his feet. And down he goes. Picked up big yards
Number
there,
3
and he's gonna have a
is
first
just...
down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job in reading his blocks and accelerating through the hole.
I found my weapon late, but 202 yards rushing. There's no reason to pass when I'm running like this.
Formation, on the ground, up the middle. Brought down. And that was a nice run.
10 tackles broken with him now.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
1st and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. The Fighting Irish come out in the ace formation.
Just breaks tackles. Just on fire.
And they make the stop.
And remember one thing that this coach said. They will force it down this defense's throat until they prove
He's moving the chains single-handedly.
Three wideouts here. Again, he'll get the call. They'll bring him down.
Blocking, setting up nice.
Gets the call and picks up 5.
Gotta go on the goal line and just ram it in there with the tackle play.
The Irish line up in a goal line formation. Another run.
Jets in.
He just crossed the goal line for the 3rd time today.
If I were the head coach of this football team, I would give him the ball at least 30 times.
Tale of 2 halves. Took me a little while to get used to this one, but it's looking good now. Number 3 only communicates with the end zone and nobody else, not even his QB. Like, just give me the football. I'm going to make it all happen. It's just one of those games where the running the football is way more powerful than passing it.
Number 22 deals it at the 3. He broke his ankle.
I know the first thing I wanted to do after throwing a pick was to come out that next drive and throw. Let the defense know that I wasn't intimidated.
Between the blocks setting up well and him breaking tackles, it's just too much for them to handle.
I really don't remember, Scooter. You know that, right?
Keep it on the ground with the tailback.
A little bit of slowdown there in the game.
They get 3 yards on the play.
They're staying committed to the run.
2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 22-yard line. Minnesota comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield. Throws it to the outside.
Oh, dropped.
Incomplete pass.
Good job there by the defense to get a hand on it.
It was, Kurt, but when you're going out for a pass and the ball is in the air, you need to
Oh,
go
cover
after
2
it and
man.
come down with it. You just can't watch the defender.
Don't want that one-on-one coverage deep again.
Minnesota
Want 2 safeties back there.
Back to pass. He steps up, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. There's sack number 4.
Boy, I really like the way this defense is pushing.
Yeah, I don't think there'll be a catastrophic collapse. It's looking really good right now. Are they actually going to punt?
That's going to lead to turnover.
They're still punting, too. I don't know if I want to give the ball back to number 3.
Number 41 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 20 deals it at the 40. The run game was a big factor in this offense's last drive when they got down the field for a touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
There's holes opening up as big as the Grand Canyon for number 3.
They keep it on the ground with a tailback.
And he's just faster than everybody.
To the 20, to the 10, touchdown, and that just brought his rushing touchdown count to 4.
You know, it's almost like he's expecting to score every time he's handed the football.
Look at that replay. Down the sidelines, touchdown, Notre Dame. Well, I'm just going to look to see how fast he actually is. '91 speed and a +7 overall in this game. Yeah, he feels really fast. I would have guessed it's like a 95 speed or something the way he's running. He does have some serious wheels.
And he tacks on the extra point. So under 3 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. And the score is Notre Dame 27. Minnesota,
This ball game's over after that.
looks ready to kick this one off. Here's the kick.
But stick around because NFL 2K2 is coming up next for the 15th day of Christmas on this stream.
Not a whole lot of success their last time out.
Not at all. This offense
we're just going to have to close them out.
And the leader of the defense at corner is in the zone right now. They'll throw on first down. Wants to throw outside.
Tight end gets blasted.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
On the ground, up the middle.
Still committed to the run.
Appears to have been injured on the play.
Injured shoulder, no big deal. Bringing the back up.
First and 10. Ball right around midfield. The Gophers go with the I formation. Someone got a hand on it.
Alex saying, number 3, how did you feel about today's game? I'm the one in the end zone. It's part of me. Reporter, okay, how did you feel about your team's performance? End zone is all that's there.
So it's second and 10. Ball on their own 49.
Dislocated shoulder. That's,
number 24 is feeling it.
I don't know. I was wondering that myself.
He's under some heat, and they got it. Under relentless pressure, the quarterback goes down for the sack.
I guess we could look that up.
They're just pinning their ears back right now, coming in as fast as they can.
Well, in that case, the offense needs to sneak in a screen pass at halftime. Let him get behind the rush and then
Notre Dame running back. This would be 2005.
Third down and what they didn't want to get in. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Golden Gophers come out in the ace formation.
Boom.
Across the middle, and they make the stop. Wow, a long game, but still not enough for the first.
Well, the offense hurt themselves by digging themselves into a hole on first and second down. So the defense didn't really have
I don't want to read stories. I just want the roster. And this one doesn't give the numbers.
Minnesota comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Across the middle. It falls.
I'm going to check the chat, see if anyone looked it up.
Going for it on 4th down.
Ricky Waters, no way. He was like retired from the NFL by the time this game came out. Oh, I have the ball now.
They'll set up shop at the 44. Single set backfield. On the ground with the tailback. And now he's got room to run. And he's taken down. He seems to be running harder and harder as the game goes
307 yards for number 3.
Seems to be getting a little bit tired out there.
It's first and 10.
Player of the game before he's done doing damage.
This impact defensive tackle is looking to bust through that O-line.
Oh, tiptoed on the sidelines, couldn't stay in bounds.
The team that's able to control the line of scrimmage. Here, they again get a nice push, and the result was a solid run.
First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
I would say it's too easy to run in this game, but maybe the Gophers' defense is just really slow.
Broke away from one. Brought down. Short little gain there, just trying to keep that clock running.
Keep that clock running and keep that other offense off the field.
It's second down and 7 to go.
Number one fan looking it up. Kyron Williams, running back in 2005.
The Fighting Irish line up with 2 tight ends. They go with a run. There he goes. Touchdown.
See, I told you, player of the game too fast.
Another touchdown run.
Listen to this stat, folks. That's 5 rushing touchdowns in the
Darius
game.
Walker.
As shocked as you guys are, the guy's unstoppable.
Put on a clinic in the second half.
And he hits the PAT. Here's the
Darius Walker, says David.
Fuel for the soul. Notre kickoff. Number 24 and number 22 each to return.
Now we're getting those kicks
And he
down.
got all of this one. Great kick. Number 24 fields it in the end zone. The offense saw their last drive end on 4th down. Will we see a similar result this time?
Just blowing them out in the second half.
The Gophers come out showing 3 wide. Inside handoff. And he's tackled.
I think they're packing it in. He ran for 1196 in 2005. That's good. That's really good. 1,000 yards in a college football season. He definitely was a burner.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go.
They really call them timeouts.
Ace backfield. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. Minnesota calls a timeout.
Oh my goodness. It's over, guys.
3rd down, 13. Ball on the 17-yard line. Number 3 lines up in the shotgun. He drops back, steps up in the pocket, looks, and they get the sack. They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have
College
a chance
football
to make
analyst for
something
Fox
happen.
Sports.
It's tough to find your
Interesting.
receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
Never would have knew. Well, once I figured out I could run all over him, this game was pretty fun.
Minnesota ready to punt this one away. He punts it. Number 20 takes it to the 49.
But even with me doing all that damage, I feel like it was too easy to break the tackles. Whoa, that was slow-mo with the cheerleader. Maybe purposely. Notre Dame gets the blowout.
And that's the end of the ball game. Coach, what's your final thought on the game?
I can't say enough about this performance. Notre Dame played an excellent game out there.
He does. I agree.
They've got to feel pretty good after
Can't be calling timeouts.
Folks, it's been a lot of
This
fun,
late in the
and I hope
game.
you can join us again next time. Our final score in this one, Notre Dame 34, Minnesota.
Especially when you're down this much.
Kirk Herbstreit. This is Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody, and thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, definitely had some picks. That's what kept me in the game early, which let me stay committed to the run since they never pulled away. They only were up 7. And then I figured out that the best strategy was just going to run it down their throat, which I did. And it resulted in 351 yards and 5 touchdowns. That was a slaughter. All right, I'm going to be switching it to NFL 2K2 here on the PlayStation 2. This game's also on the Dreamcast, but I only have it on PS2. Played NFL 2K a couple times this month. We're not going to save it. He's committing to the NFL draft. Not so fast, my friend. Tom's got to play another game. Who's down? I'm trying to remember when I got NFL 2K2 because it would have been the same year as Madden 2002. I might have got it new, or maybe my uncle gave it to me. I'm not really sure. I knew I was definitely way more into Madden at the time. Let's get these helmets back on here. All right, 15th beer of Christmas. Maybe I'll be drinking this one. From Detroit, Michigan. Alex is going to be happy about that one. It's a Dirty Blonde. Dirty Blonde from Atwater Brewery. Let's crack it open. I'd rather have a blonde tonight. 2K2. Oh, it's on GameCube? Nice. So this was probably one of those games that... a few games that was on Dreamcast, PS2, GameCube, and Xbox. Don't need to worry about saving. This beer is pretty smooth. All right, let's put it on. Pro. 5 minutes is good. And what teams do you guys want to see tonight? This would be Vic's rookie season, so I could get Vic going, bring him in. If that's something you want to see. Get some scrambling action. The Bears. Well, the Texans are bad. The Browns are better than the Falcons. Chiefs. Them boys aren't that great in this one. No one's really saying anything about the teams. America's team, the Cowboys. Chargers and Giants. Well, how about I play the Chargers? I think I'm going to use the Falcons. It's been a while since I had a scrambling quarterback in one of these football games I've played. Number one fan says he's down for the Giants. You want me to just go up against the Giants? It looks lopsided, but I'll give it a try. Why not? Did it let me choose the controller? We'll see what happens. Sega Sports.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Atlanta.
It's all right. I could take on the Giants. I saw that late Chargers-Falcons good matchup.
Well, Peter, who should we be watching?
You can't help but notice Keith Brooking. Keith is the player who solidifies the middle for this defense.
We'll say they did make it look better from
Because of that, he doesn't let too many
NFL 2K.
and gives his defense a tremendous advantage in getting the ball back for the offense.
With Vic, anything's possible. That's how I feel.
The Falcons elect to receive, and we're ready to start the game.
Willing to take the challenge. And it looks like I'm the Giants, so let's see if we could switch the controller. And there we go.
Anderson sets it up, and he'll kick it away to start the game. It's off. Jervy fields it in the end zone. The 20. Allen comes in and makes the tackle on the return.
Let me know if you can hear the game volume all right.
They got the ball. Let's see if they can take care of it.
So they got Chandler in, but we're bringing in Vic. And that's the weird thing about 2K is it doesn't really give you the full ratings that you want to look at. But he has the speed. Start off easy with a little run. Tiki Parber will fumble a lot. He might. He just might. And that was good for nothing.
Great reaction up the gut by the defense on that one. They played that perfectly and stopped them for a loss.
It's 2nd and 11. From the gun.
Almost got that first. If anyone knows what the button is to start the run, that would be super helpful. I just kind of shuffle stepped over there. Run up the middle. Overhead replay. Not as good as some of the... Oh, this one's better. This is something I would skip before, but now when I'm playing these games, I really enjoy looking at some of the replays that they give. Oh, he was wide open. I got too excited. You're at a loss for controls. Let me just check real quick. Because if I'm going to be using Vic, I need to know how to run with the quarterback. Good old manual. The running game on offense. Passing game. Quarterback scramble. Oh, it even shows Vic in the picture here. I don't know if you could see that. Hold the R1 button and he becomes a scrambler. Yeah, so that's all you got to do. Hold R1. That'll be easy enough. I think the system for scrambling was much better with the 2K games than Madden. Oh yeah, this is gonna be nice. Well, it'll be nice for one play. Come on, not this again.
Shaken up on that play. We'll get a full report as soon as possible.
And just like that, we got Chris Chandler in the game. Yeah, it is a shame. It's a simple touch. Just chuck that one.
That ball was thrown too far to the left, Peter. He didn't have a shot at it.
Yeah, or maybe it was thrown perfectly.
At least the backup can throw, in theory.
2nd and 10. Chandler from the gun. Nice
Oh, right in his hands. What the heck?
Led his man by a country mile on that one, Dan. There's no way he could have closed the gap that quickly.
3rd and 10.
I hope it's just a win knocked out. Two in a row.
Well, it's all about stopping that conversion, Dan, and the D did exactly.
That's why I need Vic, that guaranteed scrambling speed. Yeah, it's chiropractor. It's gonna have to put him back. Well, midfield, I could go for it.
They're going for the first out on 4th and 10.
Yes, we are. You caught it, but it's not going to be enough.
Forcing the turnover on downs. Nice job, defense. Bring on the offense.
Michael Barrow.
I don't know. Yeah, those drops were annoying.
Oh, there was no way he was going to get the first down.
They fail on the conversion. Well, what do you think of that?
Well, the offense takes the field after that great defensive stop. Let's see if they can get some points out of it.
Ball on the 42.
Tackling with the square button is a lot easier in 2K. Deontay's in the chat. 28s at Arby's will do some damage to your intestines.
Dan, the good news is that he doesn't have any broken ribs.
I don't even want to know what you ate.
Severely strained abdominal muscle. He may be done for the game.
Well, it's nice to hear he's okay.
He may be done for the game. Buchanan. Big pick. Unintentional comedy. You know, I reviewed the Colts in Madden 2003, and Peyton Manning got injured on the first drive.
Last time they had the ball, they were stopped on a big 4th down play. Let's see if they can punch through this time.
And in 2K, I'm much more comfortable throwing in the middle of the field.
The Falcons have 4 wide out. Anderson with the ball.
Oh, Anderson's just blasting everybody. It's still doable because I have Jamal Anderson. Man, once you pick the play, how do you get out of it? And Chris Chandler. So there are another injury. It's a wide receiver. Oh man, we're just going down.
We'll get a full report as soon as possible. It's 2nd and 9.
Hot Wheels for feet. Yeah, they had to take him out. Anderson is a tank. Kelly makes that one-handed.
After several yards on the play.
Nice pass, and it'll make this 3rd down a whole lot easier coming up.
Oh, man. Try to hit Anderson on the screen.
It's 3rd and 2.
Might work. Let's see.
Chandler drops back. Throws. Caught in the
Come
back.
on, get there. 4th and 2.
And they completed for just a bit less than they needed. He just couldn't get that extra yard he needed.
I'm just going to kick the field goal.
4 lines up for the
Get the
first
lead. Vic's already out of the game. Should be enough for this field goal.
It's away.
All right. So we got a lead.
The Falcons put the first points of the game on the board. 3-0.
One arm catch and grind. That's the way to do it.
4 sets up and will kick it away. This will send them deep. Stoudemire catches it. The 20, 30.
Falcons special team players nowhere to be found.
That was a great return. Some nice open field running there.
Well, last time they had it, they turned it over on the interception. Let's see if they worked out the kinks here.
Ball on the 34.
I don't know. I just felt compelled to go for the field goal. I'm also much more comfortable kicking field goals in 2K. It's a little bit simpler. You just put the arrow where you need it, and just power meter goes up, and that's about it. Get that user tackle, 3rd and 3.
Well, only yielded a couple on that play, but they're very close to the first. Let's see if they can pick it up.
It's 3rd and about 3.
Kerry Collins. Ooh, we definitely had our chance.
Electrifying run to the outside. First down. Ball midfield, right at the 50.
Oh, I couldn't get my hand up. Tried to tip that, but I was too far in. See, there's my hand. Nope, not going to get there. 3-0. Falcons, Giants.
Lines up to the left. Collins back to pass again.
Oh, another one-handed.
But it looks like they will just squeak it by the marker. First down.
They dump it off over the middle and complete it for a healthy gain. More importantly, however, they move the chains. Nice play.
Ball on the 25. Toomer lines up left. Dane with the carry. Makes the tackle.
Is this Ron Dane? Yeah, it is. He's just plowing through people.
Dane lines up right.
Oh, man. This defense is not having an easy time tackling him.
The Giants have a first down. It's their 4th of this drive, and they keep pounding away. The Giants have their tight end left.
That didn't work out for him. I don't know if that was a delayed draw or they just like threw it to the halfback.
It's 2nd and goal.
Get that down.
Incomplete.
Give it up for this defensive line, Dan. They are unstoppable today.
They were right on that pass, deflecting it before it had a
Third
chance
and
to get
goal,
back,
defense
showing
stepping
them
up.
some great football.
If you can work your assignment in
1980s Denver Nuggets just getting
you're an offensive coordinator.
lit up with high-scoring games.
Third and goal. Collins will throw
Oh,
it.
not on the goal line.
And the last two plays have looked
That's a red zone stand.
The line came to play on that one, Dan. Great job.
Spoke too soon.
They saw the play unfolding, and they were right there to swat it away.
They'll make them think
And that
they throw another one over the middle.
is why
Shark-infested waters.
you kick the field goals.
Lines up for the field
So
goal.
now we got a tie game.
There's the kick.
Ooh. Is that good?
He missed it.
He missed it.
Morton Anderson fizzled on a short.
All right.
Could have had that, Dan.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll take it.
Come on, you make those in the NFL, you make those 10 times out of 10.
Yeah, you know what you call a kicker who can't kick?
What?
A water boy.
Ball at the 20-yard line. Chandler from shotgun. Nice block.
Oh, no.
The Giants have it.
Oh, no. What happened?
Makes one heck of a heads-up play here. Watch how he makes the
No one block him at all?
Now he's got the ball, and then he heads right to the end zone.
Yeah, fantastic play. You know, to have that kind of awareness, Peter, not only to grab the loose ball, but
Oh, that hurts.
to score the touchdown, that is remarkable.
Absolutely. You can't coach that kind of field smarts.
Anderson lines up for the point after. It's up. Tacks on the extra point. The Giants take the lead with that score, 7-3.
Well, that's how you give up an easy one, you know? Yeah. Damn is right.
Anderson lines up, signals, and we're ready for the kickoff.
No blocking whatsoever.
It's away. Jervy catches it in the end zone.
Take the knee.
Jervy downs it in the end zone.
Well, they gave the ball up last time.
Yeah,
with
it's
the fumble.
unfortunate.
Let's see if they pull it together here.
Ball on the 20. The Falcons are in the shotgun. Chandler from the gun. Mathis was the intended receiver on that play, incomplete.
Falcons receiver's not too good.
Coverage on that play, not a smart move.
Nope, he's really
For his own zip code.
Fortunate his coach doesn't have him doing
Man,
that.
Jefferson's horrible in this game.
Chris Chandler really never gave his man a shot at it, Dan. It was way too far behind him to be catchable.
Yeah, you know, you'd almost rather overshoot your man because at least that way he might be able to push it into over.
Are we sure Vic's out for the game?
Ideally, you'd like to actually throw the ball to your receiver. We're talking about accuracy.
Chandler from shotgun. Strahan makes that sack.
Oh, man. Now it's getting a little ugly here.
Moore will punt it away after a 3 and out.
Punt it away. Maybe we'll get a break. Not counting on it.
Nice punt. Barber has it midfield. Harris makes the tackle.
Ball carrier gets crushed.
Well, thanks to the return, they got a real short field to worry about. Great opportunity here.
Ball at the 41-yard line.
Julio Jones.
Collins comes back.
Ooh, that was
Incomplete.
rifled in the middle of the field.
But couldn't make that catch.
He was in good position in the middle there, but as you say, he just couldn't maintain ball control.
You can't not make those catches. So far, he's been stymied by the defense, but he should be able to make the adjustments here.
Oh, man, run Dane.
That will bring up third down.
O-line is made of paper mache.
Made a pretty nice run. Good
Yeah,
run
they're
for
not
the second
they're
down.
not very good. When you enter a lopsided matchup like this, you really
It's third and about 3.
rely on Vic being there.
2-minute warning.
I'll check at halftime. Maybe they'll let him back in the game. I don't remember what they said his injury was.
It's third.
I just heard the announcer saying he's probably out for the game. Probably doesn't mean no, though. Nice catch on that one.
Get the first and a whole lot more. Wow. Ball on the 21. Hilliard lines up to the left.
Oh, fell short to the tackle there. Anytime Ron Dane's running, we're having trouble.
Less than a yard.
Could really use another red zone stop. But Dane just plows over someone.
Ron Dane made a great run for the TD, and here's the move that started it all.
Strained abdominal muscle.
Now, you know, here's a guy who wanted a touchdown, and he wanted it. Anderson will line up for the point after.
It's amazing, though, how well these games do hold up. NFL 2K2, the Madden ones of this series. I could play the football games in this era all day long.
The Giants make it a two-score game. They are now up 14-3.
We got Jervy.
Anderson is back to kick it away. This is a nice kick. Vaughn has it.
Guess we're taking it out.
The 20.
Get some good yards. All right, let's see. Is Vic coming back? 0%. I don't know what happens if Chandler gets injured.
It's a great opportunity for them to climb back into this game before halftime.
The clock is at a minute 5. The Falcons have one man back. Drops way back. Throws.
They just can't catch the ball.
Was on the mark there out on the fringe, but his quarterback just couldn't get it to him.
Back to the huddle and the draw.
I'm dropping it like quarterback club on the
59 seconds left.
Dreamcast. Feels like I just can't catch the ball. Jefferson with the drop.
Sean Jefferson is frustrated that he didn't make.
At least it was because he was hit that time.
Can be laid on his doorstep, Dan. I think the throw was off.
Or he could have blown his assignment, Dan. The passing game depends on both players being on the line.
I was gonna run it with Chandler, but it got caught pretty easily.
The handcuffs on that play and forces a tough fourth down. We need to see that one again.
Well, they're not calling a timeout, so I'm going to wind this down and punt it away.
Moore comes in to punt after a 3-and-out.
Surprised they're not calling a timeout. It's going to be a tough comeback, though, if my receivers keep dropping balls like this.
It's off. Barber catches it. Simon will make the tackle on the return.
And they get the ball at halftime, which is what I don't need.
Ford is ready for the second half kickoff.
You see more grass than Snoop Dogg. And you know Snoop Dogg, he smokes till his eyes get cataracts. So he's seen a lot of grass.
Well, let's see if this offense can put something together after the defense handed them a 3-and-out.
Say Ron Dane's been the biggest problem. Tackling's probably not too good on this Falcons team. There we go. Use your defense.
Anthony Jordan got his body in the way of that one, Dan. It's all about clogging up the passing lanes. You can't coach that.
You can't coach it. You just got to be in the zone.
2nd and 10.
So how many of you watching would take 2K over Madden in this era of games? I guess you could throw FIFA or Game Day in the mix. I don't think anyone's going to like those better. Maybe FIFA, but not Game Day. But which one would you take? I would say at this point, 2K2, it's arguable that it's better than Madden 2002. No, yeah, they're not catching the ball at all. If they could catch the ball, then I would have a chance. Didn't realize it was 4th down. I think we'll just let that one bounce.
This is an important drive, Dan. Although there's time left in the game to catch up. If they wait too long, it'll be very, very difficult.
Ball on the 20. The Falcons have 4 wideouts. Gets a block. Throws.
Wow, that was just a horrible throw. And he fumbled. I think Madden 2003 is the best too. But I would say it took until 2003 to make it great. You can't rely on 20-year-old memories. I hear you.
Comes up with the stop. His 3rd this afternoon.
Well, this O-line's been opening up some nice holes in the middle these past few plays. That's why I like this last run. Keep attacking the center of the line until they can stop you.
It's 2nd and 5.
I mean, I don't like all this dropping in 2K. It's only on Pro. And even though the Falcons, I know, don't have the best receivers, it's like they're still wide receivers.
It's 1st and goal. The Giants.
They're catching the ball like I got the DBs playing wide receivers.
Got a few yards there off the 1st down carry. You can't underestimate the value of getting positive yardage on 1st down. You can see that it's going to take.
I do think if I had Vic going right now, I would be winning this game, and I would have at least 2 touchdowns.
The Giants are in the eye. The Giants go with the run yet again. It will be 3rd and short. Third and goal.
I think that's a good assessment. 99, 2002, 2K was probably better. The one thing I did forget about this one is the visuals are much better than I thought they were for 2K. Like they look, they don't look as perfected as Madden, but they look really sharp. And they did a pretty good job with the faces on a lot of the players. Where 2002 Madden was not doing much with the faces yet.
Rodney Williams snagged this snap from way up there before setting up for the kick. This is great effort. Boy, great hold.
Still prefer Madden, that's what you're used to.
The Giants are in control, but it's far from over. They're now leading.
Well, we held them to a field goal to stay in the game, so that's big.
up and will kick it away. Got his leg behind this one. Jervy has it. The 20, the 25. Carter takes the tackle.
Good return.
They've been having a tough time passing the ball today, Dan. You need to set up some short.
Just gonna run Anderson. The passing game has not been working.
Ball
So
on the 25. Anderson with the carry. No gain on the play.
Well, they tried to bounce it outside on first down,
And
but
he
the
gets
D was
popped.
there and didn't let him get out of the backfield. Nice play.
sweep it to the right.
25-yard line.
Morton Anderson on the Giants. I don't know.
Anderson again gets it. Armstead makes the hit and takes him down
Lasted
after
a
a handful of
couple
yards.
broken tackles on that one.
It's 3rd and 5. The Falcons have a split backfield. Chandler drops back, throws.
Well, break this tackle.
He's tackled, and that's his second catch of the afternoon.
Well, the D gave up a handful there, but it
Did
doesn't
get
matter
those.
at all. They still forced a fourth down.
They're going
2 yards.
4th and 2. Anderson with the ball.
Oh, come on.
Armstead beats him hard, close to the line.
And I'm on defense.
What a tackle, and they'll have to turn the ball over on downs.
They came away with 3 last time, and I'm kind of curious to see if they can punch this drive into the end zone.
Ball on the 34. The Giants are in the eye. Dane doesn't let him get far and makes the tackle.
Well, he was supposed to take that one through the 4 gap, but he tried to go somewhere else, and look what happened.
They're running Ron Dane.
Your blockers.
It's 2nd and
They're
9.
making him work for it.
Penalty marker
Oh,
down
crap.
the play. Let's listen to the call.
Keith Brooking gets the call for encroaching. Just snuck up a little too much on the ball.
Ball at the 28-yard line. Brooking gets set after committing the penalty.
There we go. That draws you all nowhere.
Nice tackle.
Bring in a rocket blitz here.
The Giants have one man back. Collins stays back. Drops way back.
Oh, pick that off.
The pass falls incomplete.
End of the 3rd. 4th and 9. Maybe they're punting.
Anderson lines up for the
They're
field
not
goal.
punting. It's a deep kick, though. He's already missed one.
It's up.
And he's missing another.
It's no good. Off to the right.
Last time they had the ball, they were stopped.
This
on
one's
the
not over yet.
play. Let's see if they can punch through this time.
Ball on the 40. Chandler from the gun. Throws. Tipped. The pass is no good. Incomplete.
Jeez.
Number 82 looked to be in sweet position to get that one, Dan.
Yeah, well, to me, it looked like it was just one of those momentary lacks of concentration that you pay for. Chandler back to pass again.
Man, passing is rough. I mean, Chandler's not supposed to be this bad. Like, he's a pretty decent throwing quarterback. I don't know why he's missing these by so much.
Ball at the 46-yard line. Dane with the carry. Open field wide right. 25 makes the tackle.
Yeah, so much for that free field position, though. After that pick that I threw.
Well, it's just been one of those days, but he has to keep airing it out.
Dane sets up to the right.
And that interception, I really don't feel like it was my fault. Like, I threw to a guy that got open, and he's just sailing the balls.
Ball on the 32.
Yeah, there's some weird things that happen in this game.
Dame gets it again. Lots of room. 25 with yet another stop. His 5th today.
That's all it takes for you. Wrong foot on the kicker, and Madden's better.
It's 2nd and 2. Dame lines up right.
Oh yeah, which reminds me about Madden. So I drive the mobile extreme gaming bus, and I did a couple parties on Sunday, and the one kid wanted to play another game, so he gave me the controller to play this other kid in Madden, and you know he was up like 50 to 30 something. So I take over the controller and I'm getting the return. I'm like, okay, let me see if I could come back on this kid. And it's a kickoff return. He hits me with the hit stick and like I fumble, but like it never even hits the ground. It was like he just, I don't know if he just ripped it from me, and then he's running in for a touchdown off the fumble. Here's a touchdown for the Giants. And then the very next play, he does the same thing. He hits me with the hit stick. This fumble at least like hits the ground for a few seconds, and they pick it up and score another touchdown. I'm like, how bogus is this? Like, I can't even just do a kick return without fumbling, because this kid knows how to do like hit stick, and it's that easy for them to fumble.
Anderson lines up for the point after.
Yeah, you do got to check it out. I mean, I take it around Chicagoland area. Today I took it out to Oak Brook for a little bit, Oak Brook Mall.
After that score, have a comfortable lead. 24.
Just park it right on Kingery. See a bunch of people look at it. Sometimes people will come talk to me for a little bit, check out the bus, but not today.
Jervy catches it in the end zone.
Well, they have the ball again, but it hasn't been pretty so far. They're really in a hole and need something spectacular to happen.
Ball at the 20-yard line.
You need to hold the ball with R1 to protect. See, this one, it was Madden 21, which I'm assuming is the same. Wow. Just completely ugly. But even in NFL 2K5, when I played a season on the hardest skill level, the computer, I traded for Vic, and I was using him a lot, but then I traded for Cordell Stewart because he got injured. And the computer had no answer for me scrambling with Cordell Stewart. Like, I think in the Super Bowl, I had like over 200 yards rushing with Cordell Stewart. And this is Cordell Stewart after his prime. Like, he was back up on the Ravens or something when I traded for him.
Anderson will kick this one away.
Yeah.
Good kick here.
That's the way I do it, Alex. Just pull up and see what people are doing.
Makes the stop on the return.
I usually just drive it and pick a location. I also go like by
Well, they have the ball, but they haven't really been able to do much with it today. They're down and
I guess it's Villa Park by the Safari Land on North Avenue.
Ball on the 28.
But the parties are all over Chicagoland, whoever books it.
Tackles him on the line of scrimmage.
But yeah, Chris Chandler was just terrible.
Right guard, but he took it a mile to the right of that, Dan. If you're not going where your blockers are leading you, you're not going anywhere.
Chandler from the gun.
Wow, an open receiver. It's a miracle.
The 20. A gain of 60.
Too little, too late for that.
The Falcons have a first after the big pass on that last play. 82.
Just hand the ball to the middle linebacker.
Chandler will throw again.
Martin. It's all coming together now.
First down play, and that really opens things up a bit for this next one.
Ball at the 6-yard line. The Falcons at 3 wide receivers. Chandler from shotgun. Throws. He's taken down, and that's his 3rd reception of the day.
They threw that one over the middle from the gun and get the completion.
Yeah, just like when Peyton Manning goes down on the Colts, Vic goes down on the Falcons, and it completely destroys the game plan.
3rd and 1.
Yeah, he caught the ball.
The Falcons have 2 tight ends.
That's a miracle in itself. Come on, he's in there.
4th and short.
Carried this one just left of center, but he gets stopped real quick. He just couldn't get that extra yard that he needed.
They're going for it on 4th and 1.
Oh, great.
Hilton makes the huge tackle.
Well, this one didn't work out. Giants were better.
Superb defensive play.
This drive will wrap it up for them. Well in control of this game, Dan. They just need to pound it out and take time.
One of these days I'll have to run it back and actually use Vic. The draw play does not work as well, though, in this version. Not like 2K on Dreamcast. That's like more effective. Unlike the AI in NCAA, I see that this one's over. So I'm not going to be calling timeouts. I don't know. It looked like he got over the line and they pulled him back, but you know, it's some video game BS right there. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate it. Fix medical bills and Chandler's confidence boost. Man, Chandler. Let's see what that injury. Yep. Oh, available to return. Since when? I don't know. I know I checked in the second quarter. Man. Hey, I gave it a shot, you know. Into the fourth quarter, we added a 2-score game, and Chandler just got worse. That's one thing I like to do with 2K, just circle this thing around. It's unique menu style. So yeah, we're 10 days to Christmas now. It's looking good. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. I think I would have enjoyed that more if I had Vic, but it was still pretty good. Despite all those drops. And just to end this one off, I didn't really talk about in this video that Flaming P is my friend Pete's company. He sells these mini fires in a tin. They're easy to light, and you don't have to fully commit to a fire. They smell good, and the link is in the description below. Blitz and Hits. I can play some Blitz and Hits. I like those games. Madden puts them automatically in when they're no longer injured. Yeah, that's a nice touch. I mean, there's something like I really like the Maddens, even the presentation, the announcing, the graphics starting at 2001 and ending at 2005. Like that is, those are 5 of my favorite games. A season on it? I was thinking I don't know. I was thinking of doing a season when I finished this Ken Griffey one, which is almost over, of Tecmo Super Bowl on the PlayStation. Because Tecmo Super Bowl it's no secret that it's a big game on this channel. And I think people are curious about Tecmo Super Bowl on the PlayStation. But I don't think anyone actually wants to go through and play a season in that version. But some people have told me once you get into it a little bit, it's an enjoyable game. But I don't know, maybe people would like to see another 2K season or something. But one of the things I want to bring back is the fantasy drafts in the Madden games, and maybe I'll even do it with 2K, because those were fun to build team, and I still have the stats for all the fantasy well, I play a game, simulate the season. If I go to the Super Bowl, I play another game, and then I pick like the top GM and scout, and those were fun. Slugfest, I have at least one Slugfest. I think I have it on the GameCube. Maybe I have one on PS2. Those games are fun. Yeah, sorry couldn't give you a better game though in 2K. At least number 3 on Notre Dame had the game of his life in that first one. But that's going to do it for tonight. I'm going to be back soon with the next day of Christmas. So thank you all for watching. Take care, and we'll see you next time. And David says, yeah, fantasy drafts are best in basketball. They don't take too long. That's a good point. I did do one in NBA Inside Drive, I think 2003, and like the first one, and won the NBA Finals on the first one attempted. Madden took a while. It took like, I want to say 8, 10 different drafts to get a team in the Super Bowl and won. But yeah, so I think we'll be doing more of those. Maybe one of the other guys on the channel will do football and I'll do basketball. We'll see how it goes. We'll see you guys later. Take care.